Welcome back, guys. We're checking out Son of Ogre chapter 30 entitled Teamwork. Now in the last chapter, these three guys who call themselves the Mouth, Tongue, Teeth, and Lips are staring down Ian McGregor and they're about to fight. The boxing association is trying to get him to basically not leave this prison so that he can't fight in the upcoming heavyweight championship. They don't want a criminal to have the title of champion. So let's see how he stands up against the Mouth. Now in the last chapter they said that this should take 2.5, 3.0 or 3.2 at the most. Now I'm hoping they're not cocky enough to be saying that's going to take them 2.5 to 3 seconds to defeat this man. But let's see. Now the first one, don't know which one is which, but the first one says, yeah, that's about it. 3.2, good. That's Ian McGregor. He has some good skills, but the size of his frame and muscles won't be able to reach 4.0. So again, I'm wondering if they're trying to give this man power levels. His strength is 3.2 times more than a normal man. So that is in fact the case. They're essentially giving him a power level, but judging him by how much stronger he is than normal humans. Which is kind of cool, but considering who all we know of, like Baki, Oliver, Yujiro, their numbers must be, 10 to 15 times that. And this snake of a guard is standing here looking at the Mouth stare at Ian, and he sits there and says to himself, no way. How could you say 3.2? Even 10 men wouldn't be able to knock him down. You guys know martial arts very well, but I don't take it you know how to use them. That was rude, sir. We know many forms of martial arts. And this time just the one was speaking. They weren't doing their whole creepy trio speech thing. We don't have any fighting titles, but we have fought before. We learned karate, boxing, judo, wrestling, everything. Now, one of you guys left in the comment, he just pointed out how the fonts were different depending on who was talking. Now, in the last chapter, they had 3 different fonts in one bubble, indicating that all 3 were talking at the same time. And now as we go through this chapter, I'm sure as each different one talks, they'll have a different font. And that's kind of cool to me. Even though he's still the Iron Man, the world's strongest boxer, we can handle martial arts well enough to knock him down, even if our opponent is the champ. There are some stories people love to hear. Everyone knows that sometimes somebody, and Ian is very hip to this, like they're trying to be slick, they're talking to him while trying to flank him or surround him. But I believe Ian does notice that what they're trying to do. I see him looking over to the left at one of the pieces of Mouth. He's not just letting them walk around him. They are trying to be slick though. I can appreciate that. Knocked down 3 men at the same time, or knocked down 5 men in a row. They are great fighters actually, but how much stronger are they in comparison? So yes, Ian in fact does know that they're trying to flank him. You see him looking behind him. He's keeping his eye on them, which is good. 5 times, 6 times, maybe 10 times. Not even close. About 1.5 or 2 times, 2.5 times at most, even for the world champion. However, 3 non-professional fighters wouldn't be able to knock down an expert. So he's trying to explain how he's using, I guess, his form of power scaling. They're not using 3.0 or 4.0 as in 3 or 4 humans, but just 3 or 4 times the strength of a normal human. Even the 3 together cannot knock down a man with 2.5 power. Why? The answer is simple. It's because 3 of them don't know how to put their strength together. So he's going to show how extreme their teamwork is. There's 3 of them, but he's saying that they can take down this world champion because of their teamwork. So I'm eager to see that. Like soccer or rugby or volleyball, non-professionals don't know how to work in a team. But now, the only martial arts we use is teamwork. Professional wrestling, which is not a real sport, Oh, there's some snakes, man. So the one on the right snaps his fingers to get Ian's attention. You see him notice it and look to the right. Then the one on the left lands this mean haymaker. You're a snake, boy. You can't even. I'm not. All right. So Ian eats that. You see him growl. You see the veins coming out of his head. He's pissed because that was some snake shit. Like, why would you? All right, it's fine. The human face is so hard. So even after being a snake catching him off guard, he's complaining that his fists hurt. I don't have time. So Ian's obviously livid, kicks the earth and heads toward his left, toward the his most recent assailant, and misses. It looks like he just kind of moved out of the way too. Ian misses his strike and then is slapped in the face from that same assailant. Again, I don't know which one I'm looking at, whether it's lips, teeth, or tongue, but they're basically jumping this dude. So even though he's a world champion, he's trying to fight the way he's used to, and that's not going to work for him because he's in the Garden of Eden fighting snakes. Like, who has time for this? You can see him just standing here. One's kicking him, the other two are punching him. It's really sad to me that this is going to be his downfall. I really need Baki to just slide out of nowhere and end these three. Baki, Shay, somebody come out and help Ian. He's not used to fighting real world fighters that don't follow by rules. He's used to fighting as a sport. Running away so soon? Nah, they're still up to some snake stuff. What kind of fight is this? This kind, as he kicks him in the back of his head. Just all bad. It's a street fight. You're in a prison. You shouldn't expect to have a fair one-on-one fight. So Ian's on his knees looking quite pathetic, if I may say. But again, hopefully Baki or somebody comes to save him, man. So now he's taking a kick to the chin. Now to the face. So all three of them have managed to kick him in this instance. His dignity as a fighter will be gone. And this is all up to you. Like, this is on you. The Boxing Association came to this guard and he set all this up. I guess he allowed all this to happen. The association mentioned the mouth and he just kind of rolled with it. So don't try and feel sorry for this man now when you helped with his demise. So this was a pretty good chapter of Son of Ogre. Again, this was chapter 30 entitled Teamwork. And the mouth, I don't want to call this teamwork. I guess it is, but they're just jumping this man. And like I said, he's not used to this world of fighting, so he's losing. As sad as it is, that's the case. I don't know. Leave a comment below about what you think about this chapter. Will Baki come out to help him? Or Shay, or is he about to just get murdered? Like, are they gonna kill him? Are they just gonna beat him to the point where he can't fight in this championship? Either way, this is super sad to me. I kind of liked Ian. He was nice to Baki. Leave a comment below. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you have, thank you very much. Please share with at least one friend. Let's try to continue to grow the community. Leave a comment below about any other questions I asked during this video. Hit the thumbs up if you're a fan of the Baki manga. Again, please subscribe. Check the link in the description for the next video. Hit the thumbs up. And as always, otaku for life.